Have you ever had a roof leak? Most people have. And if you haven't, chances are that you actually do and just haven't found out yet. The big problem is that most of these leaks are not actually caused by the age of the roof, but by poor quality materials and poor installation methods. So this means that your house could have roof problems from the day it's built. So we're going to have this series of videos that's going to help inform you as a homeowner, even as a contractor, on different problems that we find on jobs, how they can be fixed, or better yet, how to do them right in the first place. So I'm Andrea Lyles.
I'm Caleb Lyles.
We have Caldrea Construction. We serve the central Mississippi area. You can go to our website, caldreaconstruction.com, if you'd like to learn more about us. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to keep learning about this subject, and like this video if you find the information useful. So we're going to start off talking about a job that Caleb recently did. This was a chimney flashing, chimney cricket, and chimney cap job, but we will just be talking about the flashing and the cricket today. So I'm going to put up a picture to show the original condition, well, when he went to inspect it. And I'm going to also post a 1-minute snippet of when he went and did the initial inspection, what he found there. So I'll put that up now.
This is Caleb with Caldrea Construction in Madison, Mississippi, looking at a chimney flashing. This was built with galvanized metal, which in itself is not too bad. The better product to use is copper, because these return points here can be soldered. You see it's just been gobbed with caulking. Another thing is it has the step shingles on the side here, but they're not returning back into the brick. They're just caulked. And then you see where somebody's performed a couple of subpar trying to stop a leak. So they've probably used the stuff that you buy at the big box stores in the can that you see on the infomercials, spraying it on there to no avail. This is just not acceptable. Well, unfortunately it is acceptable, that's why it happens, but not really. So there you go. Happens all the time.
All right, Caleb, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you a picture here that I'm gonna put up on the screen. So what kind of metal is this?
So the metal that you see right here with this picture is it's a common metal. It's galvanized.
Okay. What I want to ask you is why do people use this metal?
Well, galvanized is a cheaper alternative to using, say, copper.
Okay. So was this a cheap home?
No, this particular home wasn't cheap. It was upwards to $600,000 to $700,000.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, does the homeowner typically make these decisions, or does the contractor typically make these decisions?
No, normally what happens is the home builder makes this decision, or if the roof is being re-roofed, the roofing contractor makes this decision. A lot of times the homeowner doesn't even know or isn't even offered the upsell for a higher quality metal.
Okay. So this is something good for homeowners to know then, when they're getting any kind of roof work done. They can ask questions about the materials that are being used.
Mm-hmm. Yes, most definitely. I say always ask questions about the materials.
Okay, that sounds good. So then in this picture, what is all this black stuff?
Well, the black stuff that you see right there is tar or different types of caulking. This particular chimney, the homeowner said that he had been up there to try to stop the leak, and also had several other roofing contractors come out to try to stop this particular leak.
Okay, so this has been problematic probably since day one.
Yeah, I think he said since the day that the chimney was constructed. It was done sometime after the house was built.
Okay, all right. So in this picture, it doesn't look like the metal has really corroded very much, but let's see what happens once he strips those layers back. So I'm gonna show you another picture. Okay, so I mean, it looks okay from the outside. Why is it all rusty and corroded on the inside?
Well, what happens is because of components with the brick and the mortar, there's a chemical reaction that starts to happen, and it starts to rust the galvanized, or it'll start to corrode it. And that's something that you don't find happening with copper.
Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. There's some pretty big holes there in the metal, it looks like. Okay. Then we go to the Cricut, and this one, it doesn't just look like caulk. Why is it all black?
Well, it's probably that product that you see on the infomercials in the can where you can shake it and spray it on your roof or your gutter system. I think that the homeowner actually did this fix himself, and he just went up there in a last-ditch attempt effort to try to stop the leak.
Is this something that you see often?
You would be surprised how many houses we see this. Anywhere from a house that's only a few months old to 10, 20, 30 years old.
Okay. So it sounds like this does not necessarily work. So it doesn't work. Can it actually cause more damage?
Yeah, it can, because fixes like this only mask the real problem. And if you don't get to the root of it and correct it, and you just put a coating or something on top of it, the water is still going to seep into those layers, and it's going to continue to leak. And if it hasn't rusted out, then it will continue to rust out or start to rust out.
Okay, so homeowners, we learned that these DIY patches are not the best thing to do for your home. Okay, so then which material did you recommend to the homeowner for the fix?
Well, he was asking about some type of a painted metal or aluminum that he'd heard about from another type of a contractor, but I highly recommended copper. And then I showed him some of our past projects, and he liked the fact that we could actually solder all the crucial pivot points with that.
Okay, so let me ask you then, what is solder? What is soldering?
So basically, you're welding the copper together is the best way that I can explain it.
Okay, so that sounds like it forms a waterproof, watertight seal.
Yeah, yes, it does, Andrea. It's a waterproof, watertight seal, and if you get the solder thick enough, it will last years and years and years.
Yes, I've heard that copper roofing systems can actually last upwards of 100 years.
Yeah, you think about in some other countries or older structures, copper has been there for 100 or more years.
Wow. That sounds like a really good solution then for these homeowners. Okay, so I'm going to put up a picture of a side-by-side of the old flashing and the new flashing. And you can see that it is a much higher quality construction. Also, I'll put one showing the front also of the Cricut. I want to ask you, why is this the flashing, I don't know what it's called, that comes out of the Cricut? Why is it so small, and why is yours so big there?
There, it just goes with knowledge of the craft. So the one that you see we took off was just very narrow. They thought that would do the trick, but you can see clearly it doesn't. We come out a full 6 inches. And in some cases, we have to come out more. It depends if we're doing a shingle roof or a tile or a metal roof.
Okay, very good. So now we move on. You install that piece, and then the step flashing. Okay, so what is the difference between your step flashing and the step flashing that was originally there?
So the step flashing that we took out was just hanging right on the edge of the brick, and then it was nailed in and then just topically caulked. Now what we do is we cut into the mortar joint itself or the brick, depending on the needs of the chimney. And our copper goes into the brick, and then it comes down over the base flashing.
Okay, so then you have that little extra protection then at the top. So basically water is not going behind the step flashing.
Yeah, it's that extra protection that you need, and also with the counter flashing and the base flashing being two separate pieces, it allows for movement in the house and the chimney, so things won't pull apart.
Okay, that makes sense. It looks like you have a little bit of a gap between the shingles and the flashing. Why is that?
Yeah, you don't want debris or leaves or anything to get jammed in there over a period of years. So we like to keep a little bit of a clearance, anywhere from a 1/2 inch to a whole inch. And then also we round the corners of our shingles down through there so that it doesn't catch any water or any debris doesn't start to catch up there.
Okay, that sounds good. So how can a homeowner know what they're getting, what's being done on their house?
Well, the best thing that I can say is ask for pictures. It doesn't matter if it's a brand new home or if you're getting a re-roof or you're just getting some repairs done. Ask for pictures of what you already have there, the process of during the repairs that are being made, and also the finished product. And if it kind of looks a little iffy, then you might not be getting the best repair possible.
So that is something that we do at Caldrea Construction. We really believe in open communication with our customers, our homeowners, or if we're doing a subcontracted job with our contractors as well. We try to keep everyone informed, show them exactly what the problem areas were. We show them the process as we're doing the work, and then we have pictures of the final product. So we try to make everyone feel like they are being cared for as a human being and that we care about their home and we're doing the best quality job that we can do. And we're going to keep trying to do videos like this so that homeowners can be more informed about the different problems that their roofs may have and how they can also even communicate with the person doing the work on their home.
And another thing is you got to remember every home was once a brand new home. So it doesn't matter if your home is, you're just now closing on it and you're about to move in, or if you've been in your home for 20 or 30 or 40 years, it could be a problem that you're going to face in the future. So if you would like for us to check out your home's flashings, then you can give us a call and we'll come out and do a free assessment for you and let you know exactly what you have going on with your roof flashings.
Okay. So again, you can contact us via our website, caldreaconstruction.com, and there is a contact form at the bottom of the page, or you can email caldreaco@gmail.com. Again, please subscribe to our channel if you'd like to learn more tips on the subject, and please like the video if you found it helpful.
We'll see you guys later.